Well, guys, wasn't that just the best Nintendo Direct you've ever seen in your life? Wow, that was just a full hour of amazing reveals, stunning showcases. I mean, what Nintendo fan wouldn't be happy with all that? We're just eating so good. Uh, I'm so pleased. I have to go and order the Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Come on. Let's go to the website together. Okay. Click, clack, click, clack. Typing noises. Alright. We made it to the website. Alright, let's just take a look at the price and oh my god! I'm not the first person to talk about this topic, and I probably won't be the last. But I may be the first to give my perspective from someone down under. Just look at these prices, guys. How is anyone meant to afford these? And it's like this worldwide. None of us are going to be able to afford this. I mean, a small percentage of us might, but if all of us can't, that's really going to tank their sales. I can't imagine launch day Switch 2 is going to have that many buyers. Though unfortunately, I'm in quite a few servers full of Nintendo nut boys, and I think they don't get the memo. You see, we can't let them set this as the normal price, especially if some of us are paying upwards of $100 for video games. I mean, you don't want to live in a world where that's the normal, right? You don't want that to be consistent across all companies, all platforms, all consoles, right? It's something that's very hard to communicate to longtime Nintendo fans. Even though I'm one myself, I cannot justify these prices. I'm not jumping out of my chair at the opportunity to purchase a Switch 2 for this price, but some people I know are. Some people I know are just so excited to get their hands on this, and I keep telling them they should wait. They should wait at least till Christmas, because the 3DS had a very similar start, and people have been pointing that out. And if we want to go back to what we had, if we want cheaper games, we have to tell them that we want cheaper games. We have to refuse to buy this product until they get cheaper. But this is a fact that it does not go into their heads. I cannot solidify this in them because they just see new game, new console, need it now. And I've been a Nintendo fan for 3/4 of my life. Ever since I was able to hold a console in my hand, I've been playing it. You know, I got one of those cute pink little DS's when I was a kid. That was my first ever console. I think I was about 5. Even before that, I was playing the PlayStation 2. Like, you know, I've been here for a while. I'm not letting them get away with this. And I think a lot of the conversation around the prices tends to go, oh, actually, if you convert it to USD, you guys actually have it cheaper. That's not the point. The point is that so many countries in the world are having an economic crisis, alright? Australia is having an economic crisis. People cannot afford to buy a house. People cannot afford to buy groceries. People cannot afford so many basic services. And they're out here saying you have to pay $120 to play Mario Kart. Bloody Mario Kart, guys. What? Nintendo has always been, I think, the family gaming console. I think that's their brand, you know. Fun, family, together time, you know, like the easy, affordable option. They've always had that energetic and exciting branding, and I think this really goes against that. I think this alienates a large portion of the demographic, which is parents buying consoles for their kids to start engaging in video games. You know, like a parent is not going to walk into the tech store. They're not going to go in there and look at the price and be like, well, that's okay. It's only $80 USD if we convert it, so I might as well buy this for my child. No, they're gonna walk in there, they're gonna see that Mario Kart is $120 and they're going to leave because that covers almost half of your groceries, right? And if people can't buy groceries, they can't afford the game. It's as simple as that. Like, it's about the symbolic nature of the price. It's about the symbolism. You know, what that means to parents, to younger demographics, right? When I was a kid, I used to, like, for my birthday and Christmas, I used to be given a $50 note. And that $50 note could buy me an entire game. I could go into the store, I would hand over the note at the counter, and I'd get a game. Right? I remember one year I bought Pokemon Sun with like a $50 note. And I think it was less because I think we were in the closing stages of the 3DS. I think right before they stopped producing new games for it. I think it was probably about 2 years out from the Switch or something like that. Oh, it's a long time ago. I don't remember. But that's the thing, right? If you give a kid pocket money now, they're not going to be able to go and buy themselves a video game. They're going to have to get on their knees and they're going to have to beg for it. And I don't want that for them. I don't want them to suffer, this new generation of gamers. Like, I want them to be able to play their video games. The video games that, you know, have been transformed for this new age. You know, the video games we loved as kids that have been revived for this new era, right? Like, look at Mario Kart World. Does that not look like the most fun game ever? Like, the animation on the kart has me hypnotized. It's bouncy. It's cartoony. Look at them on the grind rails. Like, oh my god, that looks like so much fun. That looks like such a fun mechanic. And all of us as kids definitely dreamt about going off the track and exploring the background environment that was there. And you can do that now. They just let you drive anywhere. That sounds like so much fun. I'd love to, you know, explore the outskirts of the map. You know, I wonder if we get to like go in Peach's castle or something. Oh my god, it looks like so much fun, but I'm not buying it for that price. I'm not buying that for that price. Are you kidding me? People have made all sorts of theories about why it's priced this way, and the US tariffs come up a lot, and that pretty much is the reason, right? Like, Nintendo were expecting that Japan would probably be hit with about a 10% tariff, right? And they've priced it appropriately, and obviously the retail price is then converted into all the other currencies. But they've been hit with a lot more than that. That's massive. So, you know, the pre-orders have paused for the US. They have to redo this price or else no one in the US is going to be able to afford this. And I sympathize with you guys. I sympathize with you Americans. I wish you would sympathize back because, you know, a lot of the feedback that Australians have been getting when they complain about the price is like, oh, like, you know, if you convert it, it's actually cheaper. I think I've already mentioned that in this video, but like, come on, it's expensive for all of us. We should all be banding together to give them a piece of our minds. We should not let them win, okay, guys? This is not like a who's gonna have to pay less argument, right? This is like a, come on, guys, we've gotta work together. We all should not be paying this money for this absolute perfect looking console. It's the shift in attitude after the Direct ended that really got me. Like, everyone was on Nintendo's side for an entire hour. And then as soon as the hour ended, they were like, hey guys, you can now buy it. Here's the price. And everyone went, oh, okay. Thanks. I guess. I don't really know where I'm going with this video. I'm sort of making it up on the spot. I just wanted to get my thoughts out about all of this. Like, I'm still in shock and it's been several days. It's been several days and I'm still completely gobsmacked about the price I'd have to pay for this sort of stuff. Oh, like my heart aches. But I'd probably buy it either in Christmas or after Christmas. It depends what they reveal later in the year. you know? Like I love Mario. I love Mario. But I don't need the new Mario Kart straight away. Although I am excited for Kirby Air Riders. I'm so excited that Sakurai is back. Back for Kirby. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. They've done these amazing reveals, right? And then they hit you with the price and you're like, oh, I kind of don't need that anymore. But yeah, this was just super quick. Just me rambling to myself about my thoughts. And I am really disappointed in Nintendo. You know, they're for the families, but none of these decisions seem to be for the families. And I guess, like, I don't know, it's just me, probably, who thinks this, but I never actually had a problem with how the Switch ran. I never had a problem with the hardware or the processing or any of that stuff, but I suppose I was only playing little Nintendo games. I didn't try to run anything too big or too overcomplicated on it. I think the only thing was I was playing Persona 5 Royal on my Switch, but again, I didn't have that many issues. I think people kind of like blew that problem out of the water, like blew it out of proportion. I think it's definitely not as bad as people say, but I am really glad that the Switch 2 is going to significantly increase all of that stuff. The storage, the processing, the frame rate, and stuff is going to look so good on the Switch 2, and they're bringing over games like Elden Ring. But if bringing over games like Elden Ring cause it to be like nearly $1,000 in some countries, I don't think it's worth it. Like, I would have bought another piece of concrete. I'll be honest, like I know the Switch runs like a sheet of paper, but I would have bought it anyway. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna buy this at launch, or are you gonna wait until the prices drop? Because I reckon if we all wait, they will have to do it. They'll have to drop the prices. They won't have any choice once their sales go down, you know? And I hope you didn't mind that this was pretty much entirely unscripted and it's just me yapping into a void. So, you know, let me know if you'd like me to work hard on a nice big scripted video. I do have one that I'm currently editing for a completely different industry, so some of you may not be interested. But I hope to make more YouTube content. So if you like listening to me just ramble on and on and on, consider hitting the like and the subscribe. That will really help me grow and really motivate me to work harder to learn all these new skills needed for YouTube. I'm super excited about the possibilities. So I hope you join me on my little adventure here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. See you later.